West Coast to Missouri's land. We built this life with our own two hands. Cattle, goats, and donkeys too. Horses and llamas, we're a farm that grew. Chickens clucking, dogs running free. This is the place we're meant to be. Let the stinging begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Mother Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin. Sunrise hits, chores on the list. Bowling lanes at night, wood crafts we twist. Jerry's on the forge, Susan's quilting art. Robert's gaming strong, each plays their part. With every day new stories unfold. Living life, it never gets old. Let the stinging begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Mother Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin. Years and counting, still going strong. Meetups with friends, our journey's long. From San Diego shores to Missouri's hills, we found our home, it gives us thrills. Let the stinging begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Mother Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Mother Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin.
We were in the basement. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday.
Gotta put some eyes on so I can see. I gotta clean them first. So, Jan was in early. And you know who's watching also with Jan, I think? Brenda. Baker. Brenda Baker. The Baker. Anyways, and Des came in.
We're saying hello to you all in chat.
Yes.
What we're doing.
We are.
That's what you're
Karen Lucy. Hello. And then Janae came in. Janae, is that right? Jaden came in. 4028. I don't know what the numbers are, but anyways. And Phil Beck came in. Welcome in. And then we have Canadian Family Life.
Hi, Tiffany. How are you doing?
And wow.
Talk. We're talking about the stupid crowns.
The crowns, yeah, that crown thing. I don't know, Tiffany. I don't know how to turn it off. I would. I don't know if that. No, that's off. That's in StreamYard. That's in someone else in StreamYard trying to too. Let's see. Oh, Demoose came in. Welcome in, Demoose. And let's see. Who else we got here? Boy, Des and talking and Tiffany's talking, and they were talking about Ollie's and then Tiffany told me to go on. And Devil Dog came in, and he's still at work. Oh, that's not good. Devil Dog and still at work makes him grouchy. And oh my lord! And somebody else had come in here because I got 25 people in there. I don't see. Oh, there's Beth. Hey, Beth.
And Neil's in here
and
too.
And Peter's in here. Peter from Old Man King Homestead.
There's Neil.
And then there's Neil. And let's see. And they're coming up to meet up. There's Gail. There's our friend Gail from Texas. and there's Odyssey with
Obsessed.
obsessed with horror,
Obsessed
with horror. Well, but you see right here, you'll see some horror around here. That's for sure. Let's see what else we got
Ann
going.
Philbeck, you got her.
I said
Ann.
I said Ann Philbeck. Yes, Susan a while back. And man, okay. Treasure Hunter and Garden State So and So.
Hey Robin, how are you doing?
It's nice to see you come in. And Charlene Grady came in. Charlene Grady. And she's here. Let's see what else. Yeah, my eyes don't want to work today.
Too much TV?
No, I was not asleep because I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning.
No, it was 5:30.
No, there's that's either Brian or Kathy's here, or both.
Hey, Kathy may be at work. Living Homestead. Well, I wouldn't have had to woke you up if you had monitored your smoking.
But it's actually good. It did what it did, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then there's Heather.
Milk and Honey Heritage Farm in Washington, in Oregon, in Washington.
And then Devil Dog and Gail and there's Webb. Hey, Ralph.
Hi, Ralph. How are you doing?
And hey, I caught up. Ooh, I caught up. That's cool. Okay, cool. So what did I just do? Okay, all right, there we go. All right, I clicked the wrong button. All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna say hello to our farm hands first, which is Kentucky Prepper 5, Lisa, Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse, and see I did that, Smith, and then Nora from the Stockist Floor, Godwin Honey, which is working with Devil Dog, and Dale Homestead, the Moose, Derek Fowler, 1973, Sweet Acres Koi Farm, which is Christine Piroki, and Penny Ortiz. I gotta say it twice. And then Gail Southern Living and Rich Cat Ranch, Kathy. And now you're up. You'll have only 7 or 6.
Posse Wranglers.
Yep.
Belt Loop 29, Peaceful Death, Heaven's Fire 18. Got a message for you pretty quick.
She's
Simply
here.
Jan Homestead. Tim Mitchell, just doing our best, which is our friend Shirley. And those are the Wranglers with the farm hands make up our posse.
Yes.
And they've been on vacation for a while because we can't get rid of the dang rain to dry out, to cut hay.
As a matter of fact, we're under a flash flood watch right now. And the ground is just starting to dry out, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow morning at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
right?
It could get.
And we're under flash flood, so that means we could get quite a bit. Hopefully, we get lucky and won't get anything.
Yeah.
No,
But the rest of the week, though, even if we don't get some tonight, tomorrow, the rest of the week it's predicted. So we just. I
hope it doesn't rain out there, rain out the meetup, or we'll be able to eat the.
She said it would be gone by then.
Okay.
She said that in her.
I hope she's right.
Her live.
I started smoking a pork butt yesterday. Can you turn that down?
I did.
And this morning, as soon as at 5 o'clock, Susan waked me up and said that my smoker was flashing, which is okay, really, because it turned off on its own, and but it came out perfect. It just basically fell apart.
Yep.
We've got I put it in a 4-gallon food grade bucket, and we tore it all apart. I have this
really cool tool from
this
Amazon
tool that shreds meat up for you, and we added some barbecue sauce to it so it would marinate and that stuff. And I out of a 4-gallon bucket, we have half a bucket full, so 2 full gallons of shredded pork, and it tastes pretty dang tasty.
We're going to do a taste test tonight.
We're going to cheat and have some before everybody else gets anything.
We're going to taste test it for dinner tonight.
So we'll be bringing that up, and I'm going to bring my two burner griddle. So we have that.
I guess we should unload the back of the car first.
Yeah, we probably should. Yeah, we got to get all that food out of there. Can't take it with us.
No, won't do us any good.
Nope.
It's not.
Anyways.
So that was
Oh,
kind of
excuse
this
me.
weekend. We got some work done, and I got most of my gardens almost finished. I ran out of store-bought dirt that I'm using to break up the topsoil mushroom dirt that we bought last year. I still have 4 tomatoes to plant. I'll get those done probably first thing in the morning. It's right now it's 6 o'clock and it's 86 degrees outside, and it's a little too warm. I'm realizing I'm getting older and I can only work for so long. I just can't push through. So it took me 2 days to get 12. Well, I did other things in between, but I felt I should have had my tomato plants in the first day I started working on them. But my morning got taken up with something else, and that's the cooler part of the day. And it gets hot in the afternoon, and there's no shade out there. So
and we did get the gate that
started working on the gate.
The gate hanger. So hung. Sorry, we haven't got the gate hung yet, but we've got the pillars prepared. And
did we tell the story about Kitty?
I have.
Was that after the live last?
Yes, that was after live. I have, because I've told it on
Thursday.
Des, and I told it on Eddie's. But you can tell. You tell it.
Okay. So after the live, well, we've had Miss Kitty Goat outside since we went to the Mid America meetup, and she was doing very well. And you could hear her cry every once in a while, but then you could hear other goats, fussing and stuff. So didn't pay that much attention to it. And I was sitting here Thursday morning because I was going in late. It made me late to work. Sitting here Thursday morning, knitting, drinking my coffee. I think I had the TV on, and I heard this, bah, bah. And I thought, well, there's not any animal noises in those Dish TV has these, what do you call them, picturescapes or something?
Yeah,
anyway, they put 2 new ones out every month. And in May, there was some animal ones, but it wasn't goats. So I thought, what the heck is that? So I went to the door, and I already had the dogs up, and they'd been out once. Went to the door, and there's Miss Kitty Goat on the steps, sticking her head through the panel that we had as a gate. And I thought, holy crap, what did she do? So I got Jerry up. He put her back out on the porch, and it was raining. But
well, first of all, she came in the house.
And
she came in the bedroom. Came right to the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I got up, and I heard her crying because the dogs were fussing. So I got up, and I thought, what are you doing in here? And I didn't have any diapers to put on her. So I said, you got to go back outside. So I took her back outside and put her on the porch.
And I had gone, bundled up and had gone out to the barn to see what the heck happened, because something I must have done. So I get down there, and the big barn doors are wide open because we're all done with hay. And as I'm walking up to them and looking at them very cautiously and carefully, all the goats were in there except Miss Kitty. They're just laying there. The little ones were with their moms. They were just, chewing their cud and whatever. And I looked over, and the sliding door that goes into the paddocks.
Okay, Demoose, thanks for coming in. He had to go.
Yeah. On each side, the one where the goats were at was open. And so the only thing I can figure out, and I'm pretty sure this is what happened, is that I went out there and I fed them the night before. There's a couple of them that I doctored up for parasites. And we have 2 nannies and a young one that are hornless.
Yeah.
No, that's not what they don't have. They won't have
horns. They're polled.
Polled, yes, it's called polled. And the only way to catch the goats, in a sense, when I've got them feeding, is to grab their horns and take them wherever I want them to go. Well, these 3 I won't be able to, so I bought goat collars and no bells.
Hi, Arlene.
No bells, but anyway, I was all inundated with thinking about all that stuff, and I closed the door, but I failed to lock it. And so because it had rained, and I think there was lightning that night too.
Yeah, there may have been wind blowing. But
somehow the sliding door, the small sliding door, got open. Thankfully, I did not have any other goats to deal with than Miss Kitty. So I blocked it off, figured out a way, blocked it off, and left them inside the building. There wasn't anything that they could destroy. And after I'd taken care of my older son's dogs, I came back and she was on the porch, and I looked
Hey,
at
Pete.
her, and she had a collar on. I hooked her up to the leash and I walked her out. She only went so far and then she stopped. I knew she was going to make me drag her, and I wasn't going to do that. So I just picked her up, carried her back out to the
And she's
barn.
not light either.
No. And so I carried her out to the barn, put her inside, and relatched my, gate and whatever, and she's fine. So the other day we were out looking at cows.
Actually, I'll put that trap out there.
We went to put a bee trap out in this field that's next to the goat paddock, and they were all out there. So we closed the small sliding door, and so they're all back where they belong. And she can see us. She hears the
Mule.
the mule, as do the cows, and so she starts calling out, as do the cows.
Yeah.
And they all associate the mule noise
With
with
food.
food. So anyway, but in going out there, I did find 2 more baby calves, and I've got their mothers figured out. I still have one baby calf that I'm not sure who the mother is, but he is doing fine. So obviously he's being taken care of. We'll just have to watch him as he gets.
We're up to 10 baby calves right
10
now.
baby calves. So going
Hey,
back
Derek
to
Feller.
if Heaven's Fire 18 is in the house, your
Yes.
membership entitles you to provide a name.
Yeah, you've been a member for 10 or 6 months now, so you need we need to get a name for you, and I'll send
girl's
you.
name.
Yeah, and I'm going to send you an email. We have goats that we're going to keep that need names,
And we only have.
We don't know about cows yet.
Yeah, we won't think about the calves until later.
So we separate them out and figure out which ones
See
we're
what
actually
gonna
keeping.
do,
So we do have Lutilda out there, Buttercup out there, Dolly out there, and Gertrude out there. Right now, that's 4 of them.
And then we have.
And then we have
Millie P out there.
Millie P.
Millie Pinson. Millie P.
Oh, but yeah, Pence is out there, and then we also have Ida.
Ida, if we decide to keep
Right.
her, yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Gail. 15 months. That's cool.
So anyway.
I'm sorry.
So that's kind of the update on the livestock right now. There's not too much going on with them. We just need to get it dry so we can, be able to cut hay, but also be able to get vehicles out to the working pen to load them up when.
Right now it's so wet out there. If I had a truck come in with a trailer to pick up calves, we wouldn't be able to get it out. It'd probably sink down the axle. It's just so wet out there that would, and my tractor probably would probably pull it out, but if it would tear up the ground. So I'd rather not tear up the ground.
Well, Jan, she did say hi to a few people, so we did say hi to Brenda Baker. She did say hi to a few people.
Jan, 18 months. Thanks, Jan. Appreciate that. So, Dad's for 20 months. Wow.
Are they popping up on their own?
Yeah, you have to click the button on the bottom, to pop it up. It's right here. Where it says this thing. Push that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this, and then their membership. It'll have a star there if you have that.
Okay.
So, anyways.
So this weekend we're getting all ready for the Ozark meetup, which is Jan's, and then that should be lots of fun.
Ben is back for a few minutes.
Okay, the ladies are being Jan, Gail,
well, Derek,
and
thanks.
Linda.
9 months for Derek, the farmhand.
I've got a great lineup and planned out, and Jan said in a little short video that the giveaway was starting Saturday at 11 o'clock in the pavilion, and
it's supposed to be done by 2 or 3,
and then we eat.
That's a lot of giveaway. So I wanted to say something. If you guys, I don't know if you people are aware of this, because I found out the hard way. But if you do lives and you StreamYard, like where you are right now, and you decide you want to remove the past StreamYards, do not delete the second button on there. Be sure you just delete the video, not not the. I can't remember what it was because it will actually remove it from your channel, and you will lose those views. I know this because I've done this accidentally. I did it on purpose to try to free up space on StreamYard, but at the same time when I did that, it ended up deleting the videos off of Facebook also.
Hey, Kathy, how are you doing? Gail, we are leaving Friday morning. Jerry has an appointment in Springfield at 10 o'clock, which should be probably about an hour. So we should be there by 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
By 1 o'clock.
12:30, 1 o'clock.
Something like that. Well, what kind of entertainment do you have for Wednesday, Jan? She says she's got a lot of people coming on Wednesday. So, and it's Friday. We'll be there Friday, Gail. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I don't want the rain to stop. I just want to give us a 2-week period. You know, if it just give me 2 weeks, and it can start raining again, make the grass grow again. But I gotta get the hay cut. Because if I don't, we have to sell a whole lot of cows. Because I won't be able to feed them. I can't afford to buy hay for the whole winter.
Right.
I mean, I need that'd be $45,000.
Okay, Jan says they're leaving from her house at 2 o'clock, so we'll get coordinated on that.
Yeah, we'll try to get there before that.
If you know what the word of the night is, the giveaway word for tonight is, go ahead and pop it in there because we'll be doing the giveaway, and I'll show you what it is.
What is it?
I don't take Jerry shopping with me very often. It costs too much money, and there's extra places to go to. But the other day, he wanted to get another domino form.
No, mold.
So
I went make 2 sets of dominoes at a time.
Right. So we went to Hobby Lobby. I think it was on Wednesday. On Wednesday, and he found what he needed. I don't think
There's only one set there.
Yeah,
they never have a whole lot.
Right, he found what he needed, and we both, not knowingly, we both saw it, but we hadn't connected up on this thought yet. But we both had the same thought, and we started walking around Hobby Lobby looking for garden gnome stuff, because we want to set up a little area outside down our front porch area that we're going to set up and do something with that. In addition, we want to get a cabinet, a weatherproof cabinet, or actually we saw some shelves, but to sit up on the porch and kind of make a
seasonal display.
Well, a farmhouse.
Yeah, if you want to go with fall things, you do fall things. You want to go with weather things.
Anyway, so we both had this decorating thing. So there we are in Hobby Lobby. Of course, we didn't have anything else to do for the day because we knew we were going to be gone. Oh no, that we went to your doctor appointment. We went on.
Yeah, we went to my doctor appointment first.
Yeah, the new doctor appointment.
My new doctor actually was a meet greet appointment.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're up there and we're shopping, we're looking, and this goes in the basket and this goes in the basket and this goes. Finally said, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of Dodge before we don't have.
We actually spent more than we should have, but
yeah, because then he says, well, let's just hop over to Ollie's. We haven't been there for a while, so we did that. We found a few things in there.
And Ollie's, Ollie's is great. It's great. We went there to check mainly for the luggage.
Yeah,
you found the luggage on sale through a better price through Amazon than what Ollie's has.
Yeah,
but our Ollie's, it was when we went to the grand opening, it was pretty full. But the books was never. The books was like I don't know. It's like the rows they had down there they had like 4 or 5 rows, but only 2 rows had books in them. The other rows it was just empty, and they had a sign there saying "books to come." Well, they've since now take those rows completely out. There's only like 3 rows of books.
Yeah. Hi, Tim Mitchell.
So, hey Tim, how are you?
Did you say hi to Scratch and Pete?
I said hi to Pete earlier. Okay. Yes. So,
so we're not impressed with the.
It's not we're not impressed. It's just that Here in Missouri, come to find out that stores don't keep a whole lot of inventory because they have to pay a tax on it every month. So they don't keep a lot of stock in stock because they don't want to be paying that tax on all the stuff that's in stock. So kind of weird. I mean, most places, like when I was in California, and I would work with a grocery business, they pay tax, once a year, and they pay tax when this after the item is sold. But here in Missouri, if it's in the store, they got to pay a tax on it. So that's why there's not a big supply. And you go in find some in the store, it's like one or two of one item, and you don't see dozens of them for sale.
Well, if this encourages you to remember what the word is,
That's supposed to remind them.
Huh?
How's that supposed to remind? Anyways, we're giving a red truck away. We're giving our vehicle away.
Yeah,
and not everyone gets one. Just one person will get a vehicle.
Yeah, but it goes along with the word.
Well,
if you look at her logo.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it's not Jan. It's not simply Jan. It's not the word. So somebody put it in already.
I know it's cute, Tiffany. It is cute. It would look really good in my potential gnome.
No, it's not a Bucky's truck. It's a red truck.
It's a red.
It's just a red pick 'em up truck.
Pick 'em up. Oh, 1950s.
Yep. It's like a
maybe
a Studebaker. Red Solo Cup? Yep, it's not a Red Solo Cup either. It's a Red Solo truck.
Oh, good, Derek. I'm glad you got the mug.
Oh, good.
I always like to know when
you received it. It came in one piece too, right, Derek? That's the main thing. It got it in one piece.
Tiffany has a collection.
Hey, John.
Is it just different kinds of trucks, Tiffany?
John from Hunting and stuff with J&J. So, anyways, if you don't know the word, you guys got to go back and look. And see if you can figure out what the word
Derek
is.
says it came in one piece.
Oh, good.
You never know. Try to pack, but it's June now. For the people in the U.S., postage stamps went up again. Every 6 months, I was told that they're going up a couple cents. So if you can afford the, nope, you have a dog.
It's not Baker. That's not the word. Somebody's got, they ask somebody, and maybe Jan will put it in there for you.
Well, just scroll back and look.
Or you scroll back and look. Yeah,
look,
that's true.
You can scroll back in the chat and look. So, anywho, I think we're slowly approaching.
There it is. Jan just put it up there.
And Des.
So Des, yep.
Slowly, I think it's June 2nd, so I think we're starting to get into our heat because we didn't agree, but last year we did pretty good. We tried to keep the air conditioner at 75. It was not cold and it wasn't hot. It and just kept it steady. So I think that's what we're gonna try and do this year.
Yeah, something Andy said. I missed it.
And Phil Beck, I can remember the last time, but not this time.
Well,
I had cooking with the Munchie Mafia officials.
They got the word in. Tiffany got the word in. Devil Dogs got the word in. And look at all everybody wants that truck. We may have to go back and buy some more trucks.
Should I? Yeah. So anyway, we did a gnome search. I found some gnome garden stuff for the bee garden. And
I'm going to build down below, so like Sue said, a little place for gnomes. But we're racking our brain because I don't want to put sand there because I don't want the cats to use it as a litter box. So we're gonna do is I'm gonna go down and buy some a bag of river rock, or go to the river and scoop up some river rock and bring some river rock, and I'm gonna build a frame and set the river rock inside that frame and put the gnome garden on that river rock. I think it'd be cool because it'd be a little bit different colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
anyway, that's probably a fall project.
That's a fall project type
but
thing.
That doesn't mean I can't shop for gnomes.
Yep, you can shop for gnomes. And we did get some.
I did get some other garden ones.
What you do with the shelf sitters?
They're sitting on the shelf waiting for July.
Oh, Okay. You give those away?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought we got this for us.
No, I'll have to go back and get another
Oh.
set.
No. Anyway,
So anyway, yeah, Red Truck enticed you to get the word in. We're gonna do the
that works. That works for everybody, I guess. What is it? 32 minutes. You want to do that, or you want to wait?
it doesn't matter. You can... Hello, Belt Loop.
Hey, Gary, sup? The word, Gary. You need to know. You don't know the word. You have to go back. Oh, I don't know. You can go back and chat. I don't know if you can go back far enough and chat to see it.
Snooze, you lose if you don't write it down in your notebook like Jan does every week. I saw her notebook. She writes it down.
This phone. My phone is ballistic.
So.
Oh, there he goes. Okay. Weird.
Anywho.
Oh, Des told you the word. So now that Des has one less chance of winning because she's giving the word to everybody. It's all right.
Okay.
So, whenever you're ready,
you're
you
all
want to do
winners. You're all winners. So we went out.
Tiffany says, "Oh my God, I write it down, then I lose the paper."
But I said Jan puts hers in a notebook.
Yeah, she showed us the page and had all these words on it that she had
has
put in.
a notebook of notes, and that's one page is for BFF
words. Yep.
Words, yeah. So
shoot, we should have done this. We should have done words in a sequence, and at the end of the year, it we say you gotta go back and check the words to see what the secret word would be.
Yeah.
It all goes to a clue. You know what I mean? That would have been fun. Maybe we'll do that next year.
Yeah, we'll have to keep that in mind. So any update on your bee collection?
I went out there today, and all the girls are working. I mean, they're working. They're bringing in all three hives are bringing in pollen, and even the split that we did is bringing in pollen, that's just got me baffled because according to Jess, my mentor, the bees will not bring pollen in if they don't have a queen in there.
But when we made the split, you put in a rack that had.
I put in frames
that had
a total of 3 queen cells.
And you've looked and you've seen that
the cells are gone.
So there's one queen bee in there for sure.
Well, it should be.
And the other 2 queen bees were dispatched.
Yeah, if it worked out as it's supposed to. But I can't not seen her in there, and I've not seen eggs there. But I did take the food out, so I'm not feeding them because the cells were all full of syrup.
They were getting fat,
and so they'll bring down that syrup. It may be the fact that she had no place to lay in there because it was all full of syrup.
So when you took the food feeder out, you're able to put another.
I put 2 more frames in there.
Frames in to give some more room.
So hopefully, they're building more comb, and they'll give her a place to lay, and hopefully they'll use up some of the syrup to give her a place to lay. I'm going to go out tomorrow and pull in and see if I can find any cells that have eggs in them or larvae.
Okay.
So we'll be going from there. And we're going to wait till the 9th, which is actually next Monday. And if they're not, I don't see any eggs in there by next Monday. We're gonna combine the hive with the little swarm we got. But they're in there. The little swarm is in there working. So, anyways.
So that's good. I don't know.
So, anyways, see what's
Kevin
up, Jerry.
Henderson. What's up, Jerry and Susan? Everybody in chat. Just got home from work, and Simply Jan is about to cut my hair, so I won't be able to respond, but I'm listening. Oh.
Hey, Kevin, don't let her cut it too close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want you looking like a Marine. Devil Dog's the only Marine we need in here.
So this upcoming Saturday, which is the 7th.
Yes.
Is the first Saturday of the month. I just want to throw this out because I think it's really cool. Ralph with Webb's Web.
Right.
And Eddie with Devil Dog.
We'll be doing
Devil Dog. We'll be doing tech Talk.
Tech Talk.
TEC.
It almost sounds like TikTok, but
I know.
they plan that,
Talk. Heather's excited about the bees. So if you get it, what time?
They're at Devil. Eddie, are you still going to go at 7:30? Are you guys, or Ralph? Or are you going to go at a later time because you swap places with Beltloop? Hey, Jennifer, Ocean Homestead, welcome in.
Hi, Jennifer. So let's see. Did I mention I was the 29th?
7 o'clock Central Time. Okay.
So 7 o'clock Central Time will be Ralph and Eddie on both their channels.
Yes, both channels.
Co-streaming, so you can go on either one. Tech Talk.
And I'm hoping I'll be able to watch it from my phone.
And Tim Mitchell wanted to know if there was a topic yet.
Oh, that's a good thing. Was there a topic yet?
I was busy on Saturday, so Gary went early for me. That's why it happened that way. Yes, Tim Mitchell asked if there was a topic yet. So, and then I don't know if I couldn't tell if Indiana Backyard Gardener is going live sometime tonight, but I do know that she's going to be at Jan's at the Ozark meetup. So yes. I'm excited about meeting her and talking with her because I have more than just gardening things to talk to her about.
Hello, Nanny Cam. Welcome in. She just popped in.
With her supper. And so there you go, Tim. Ralph's
no subject yet, Tim. Got any suggestions?
So yeah, I'm excited about meeting her. So I don't know if she's going live tonight or not. I did see that Digging in the Word will be on tonight. So that's at 7 if you have time for that. And I don't know, I think there was somebody. Oh, if you don't know, you will now, but there is a new and interesting collab that started June 1st. Building skills.
I'm not sure the name of it.
Hashtag building skills. Jan, if you're able to chime in, that would be good. But
yeah, I heard that Jan was co-hosting it.
Different.
And Tammy and Jan and one other person was co-hosting it. I thought. Was it Linda?
Yes. Linda of Another Time.
And Susan told me tonight that was for the women, not for men.
I didn't say that. I said I think it's mostly women. I didn't say there's no men.
Oh.
Because I saw the list of channel names and it could go either way. But it's building skills. And Linda of Another Time did the first.
Pressing buttons.
Did the first one. Yes, Hot Diggity Dog giveaway.
Oh, that's tonight?
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't know that was tonight.
Yes, and Linda did. Linda made the cornhole.
Cornhole boards
for the giveaway.
What's this mean?
Well, they're slanted, you know.
This means board, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Stevie wants me to watch.
Thanks, Des.
Wants me to switch to Streamlab, and I am just struggling running it, so I'm trying to learn. There you go. There's a good topic for you guys.
Yeah, well, Tim, I've got a membership to it for Streamlabs, and I haven't even got it. I haven't even got it and start playing with it. I just don't have the time to play with it like I should. That's gonna be probably a winter project. To be playing with Streamlabs to get used to it.
Derek, you can probably you'll find it on Life in the Piedmont. Tina, she was the coordinator for it. She is
for the giveaway.
For the Hot Diggity Dog giveaway tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Tina's channel, Life in the Piedmont. I think it might be like 7 o'clock Central Time. Or maybe it's 7 o'clock.
Right. So that'd be like right after we go off.
Yeah, it could be.
Somebody's calling me. I don't know who it is, but I can't answer. What the hell? Right. Anyways, back to it. Oop, they hung up. Good. Must have been spam.
It must be spam.
Must be spam.
Unofficial spam when they hang up on you.
And this is that guy calling me about the donkeys. The donkeys?
Well, then he should leave you. Thank you very much, J&J.
I told him to text me. We had a person stop by and ask me if the donkeys were for sale. And I said, yeah, yes, they are. and he said he was going to go get his wife and come back or call me and let me. He wants two of them, so I made him a deal on them.
Yeah, the two young ones, the two kids need a job, and they need to.
Yeah, they wanted both of them. They are half brother, half sister, but I told him that it's not really a good thing. But if you wanted both by them, have both of them for a good deal. So that way we because Susan actually wanted me to ship them all out of here, but I'm not. I'm kind of so I get rid of two babies. Maybe she'll let me have to keep
it because you said a few months back that we needed to kind of maybe start downsizing, and we could.
Well, if we decide to sell and move, yes, we will do the downside. We haven't discussed that.
Not really.
Discussed it. Yeah.
And you're going to put Pete out with the cows.
Or I could put him out with the cows. Yes,
because he came from the cows.
Yep. No, he didn't come from the cows. He was used to live with the cows. He came from another donkey.
Well, I know that.
Okay.
But anyway, do you want to run back there and spin that wheel for the?
Sure. We can
giveaway?
spin the wheel.
Don't have
Here's a word.
You don't have it in there. Go ahead and. Here. There we go. Little red truck. Anyway,
Are you ready?
Yep, I am.
17 people out of 30 people. Only 18. We got 18. Can we get 19? 19. We got 19. 19 people want that red truck.
Wow.
Out of 31. So there's a lot of people who don't want it.
If you want that's right, Des. You do not have to put the word in. It's all volunteer. If you want to have something come into the mail and surprise you that's not a bill.
Okay. We're stuck at 19, it looks like. So I'm gonna spin it in 3, 2.
See who's gonna win. Win.
1. Here we go.
I'd have to be sure I sprayed it if I was going to put it outside.
John.
J&J. All rightio.
All right, John. I'll put our thing up there. There's the email, John. Send me your address so we're sure we have it, and we'll get it put them in the mail to you.
Yeah. I can't tell you if it's UPS or our postal service, but are you Canada? Is he Canada, Jerry?
I don't know. I'd tell you. I have no idea. Why isn't he saying that he is?
Haven't said anything yet. Yes, congratulations to you, John. No license is required, no title. It's free, but there's no title.
You cannot put a lien against it either.
Yep.
Okay, I'll be out there in a second.
And it's stick shift, so it's not automatic. So if you don't know stick shift, it's just going to be sitting in your. Oh, okay, thanks, Tiffany. It's just going to be sitting in your driveway, looking pretty. Anywho, okay, so. That was all in honor. The word Ozark, the red truck, was all in honor of Jan and simply Jan Homestead, who's doing her meetup. I thought that was kind of fun. But next week is on the 9th. The following Friday, I think it is, will be Flag Day for the United States. So that is the word Flag Day, FLAGDAY, Flag Day. Let me see if I can do this without messing stuff up. Usually when I type or do anything while we're doing a live, I mess things up. Get myself in trouble.
What's wrong?
Flag Day. Okay.
What's wrong?
There's the word, Flag Day. Thanks, Beth. I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend, Miss.
Flag Day?
Flag Day, because Friday the 14th, The 14th is that week. It's Flag Day.
Be sure to write it down, Jan, because you'll probably remind me. I keep forgetting these things.
I always have it in my book. You can
Yeah, I
always
just can't
ask
find
me.
your book.
Oh, well, it's the one with the. I got to put a new sticker on here. So we're.
And so this time she won't forget.
Yeah.
No, because I'll probably do our thumbnail with a flag.
Yeah.
That way
that'll
that's
be
a little hint.
little clue there. So. Well, I hope. Thank you, John.
Email was sent. Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Fast.
That was
So,
fast, yeah. So I got a box. We got a couple
I
boxes.
saved those boxes.
Yeah, that'll fit in there real nice.
And I also brought that box that's over there.
The long box?
No, not the long box. That has the light stuff in it.
That box here?
Uh-huh. That was the ferret food came in that. And I thought, well, this is kind of handy. It's kind of
Oh,
book size, whatever.
it's not our ferret, guys.
No, we don't have a ferret, but
It's not our
when I
ferret.
was
No, it's
animal sitting, per
Yeah.
se. So
we don't have a ferret.
we did.
We did. We had 2 ferrets before.
And we actually, oh God, there's a snake going through there.
Where? Oh,
Sorry.
God. I mean, there's a snake in the house.
Oh, shoot.
Thanks, Anne. Appreciate that. That's real nice. Hold on. That's what I was supposed to say. Jan, I hope you're still here listening. I have some bad news about the baby bird. Something last night or early this morning got it. So the nest was just knocked. It was knocked down. The pencil I was having hold it up was knocked down and stuff. So the cardinals are both gone now. They're no longer hanging around. So, but I'm still gonna put the video out to show, But
it was really interesting.
and I've got like 14 hours, but I'm gonna cut it real short. But it shows her and him, in there feeding the baby. But something got it. I don't know what it was. I'm not really happy about it.
So we're gonna watch for next year, and I got a couple ideas if they go in our fruit trees again of,
Well, hopefully the fruit trees won't be there next year.
Well, that's true too. But we did have it. See, it could have been our cats because they've kind of been stalking them a little bit. And once it happened just after we get the bird feeder and the bird food.
Yeah.
We just got them a really nice bird feeder, and that was a big surprisey kind of thing. I kind of alluded to last week. I didn't want to say too much because we wanted to, have a good video put out. But we were actually time lapse taping.
Well, I was taping. I was just going to speed it up and
right. But we were videoing
hours
of the birds taking turns, and we actually had 2 eggs in the beginning.
And I think she was a new mother because the nest was very, very poorly constructed.
Right.
And it wasn't really in between the branches all that well. And so I actually went out there and put a pencil between the branches to help hold the thing up. Every time she would go out of it, she'd rock the nest down and the eggs almost fall out. Well, I would go out there. I finally went out there, supported it up after Susan found one of the eggs fall on the ground and broken.
Yeah.
So I thought that, there's a little baby in there, and I thought, well, I don't want to lose baby. So I went in there and set it up the pencil so that she would hold in there. But something obviously got it because the nest was halfway torn out of the tree, and there was no baby on the ground to be found. Because if it was, I would have put it back in the nest, and hopefully she would. Yeah, but mom and dad are both gone. And Susan read this morning I read the other day that once they made a nest and they've had a clutch of babies or an egg there or whatever, they don't re-nest in the same nest. So
so
they're
just
gone.
Keep our fingers crossed that next spring we definitely will be watching, because this was a surprise to find
it was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. And we would cautiously walk out of the house.
I talked to them
and we we had to monitor the dogs a little bit. And I don't think it was our cats, because we have 2 cats.
I might have it on tape, so we'll find out.
That catch things outside, and one of them has been stalking the nest itself, because they can get on the porch railing and see. But and one cat I know can climb trees, but I don't know. I'm just hoping it wasn't our cat that did it. But
Yeah,
I saw a way of
I should have built a wire thing around it to keep anything from getting it. I didn't do that,
because the
I
cats
could've-
wouldn't climb up
I
there.
could have done that, but
Well, I started to say that I walked by our sliding glass door, and we have one cat that insists upon coming in that way, and it's hard to open the door right now. And sometimes he comes back to the front. But I looked out there, and there's a cat sitting out there, but it wasn't our cats. None of the three of our cats. It was something else.
another gray cat.
The bigger gray cat, fluffier gray cat.
No, the cat, but
So,
somebody else dumped their cats off someplace.
yeah, so
and
it
they
could
end
have
up here.
been it could have been that cat. I don't know. We'll just see. But
Yeah,
it was fun while it lasted.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
about a week. You know that we got.
Well, I think it's about
recorded, maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks after.
I
the
was
baby
I
hatched.
would put my camera out there on a telephoto lens, so I zoom really close in on it.
Yeah, I told him. I said, we got that lens. You could,
Yeah,
But,
telephoto lens and
and
zoom right in
try-
on it real close,
play with it
And-
and try it out.
and you could see her coming and going, and you see him coming around, and I don't know if I've not gone through and watched all the video, but I'm going to do it when I edit it. I'm going to cut it down and speed it up, and I cut out the parts that there's nothing going on at all to it. But it's going to be an interesting video to watch, and I don't know if you'll watch it or not, but
Tim Mitchell says,
YouTube's plotting against him.
"Yeah, us, yeah, yeah." Well, we had our AC service last year.
Yep.
I didn't do it this year, but I will be doing it next year. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we did probably talk about the generator, but we only have a few minutes left. So
Yeah.
we did get our generator fixed.
Did we talk about it last week?
The guy came out on Wednesday. Maybe you talked about it.
Was that week before that? Was it? Was this last Wednesday? Was it?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I can't remember. I should write down what we talked
I
about.
don't remember we talked about our generator, but we got it fixed. So it's back up to working like it's supposed to. I can't remember if it was this week or last week. So what happens when you retire? You can't
I
remember.
guess it was 2 weeks ago because the guy came out from the electric company.
Yeah. What was it? What happened this last Wednesday? I don't know. Time goes so fast. I mean, it seems like the days fly by now. I don't know what the deal is.
I know. We have to stop and say, is it Monday? Are you going to work today? No.
Let's
it's only
slow down. The
Monday.
speed's going too fast.
Very, very fast.
And we've lost a couple MASH people. Was it MASH people? One MASH person.
Yeah.
Who's it?
Loretta Swit,
Yeah.
Hot Lips.
Oh, yeah, and we lost Norm.
Oh yeah,
Norm and Hot Lips we lost
Yeah.
in the last week.
Those are from our era TV shows.
Makes you think though, because you watch it and they were young when you were young, and now you're not young and they're dead.
Loretta Swit was 87. And
Well,
yet,
that's still close. Norm was only 76.
yeah.
So
I know it's getting close. Tim Mitchell says every 2 years is fine for an AC service unless you A, don't keep up on your filters, or B, have a ton of cottonwood in your area.
we do have that.
We
but
do have that.
Well, we wash that off ourselves.
Yeah, we clean the air conditioner, and then our filters are what is that material? It's a roll of blues is what
We will, Des, for sure. If there's
It,
stickers floating around.
Yeah, it's we cut it the size of a filter. It filters. I have to take it out, knock off the dirt,
It's
run it through the
it's
washing machine.
It's bore here, isn't it?
Something like that. Oh, and Tiffany wants stickers too.
All right. I'll try to remember that.
I'll remember it.
Soon remember it.
I'll remember that. I'll do.
I will be going live Friday night there and Saturday. So, I mean, I know we could get a good live there. So if you guys want to see what's going on Friday night and Saturday, watch for my lives that have at the meetup. I know they've got good reception and good electrical things there, and I will definitely go live for everyone that can't be there that wants to see what's going on. That's I couldn't do that at Mid America because they had terrible service for Verizon, and I don't have AT&T, so it was an AT&T area, and it was just terrible with Verizon. Heck, you couldn't even watch a little video. You couldn't even watch a video that people were doing around there because it was just cutting in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah.
So it wasn't worth it. And I'm not going to try to put a live that you guys can't watch, be just disappointed in. It's just
Have
not
no
worth
action
it. You
yeah.
couldn't see what's going on. It's just not fun. Anyways, so we got 3 minutes left.
Oh yeah, Des has come up on her live Friday night.
Oh, I can do it. I can try to do that. I don't know if I can do it with. I don't know, Des. I've not been able to get StreamYard to work on my phone like that. So
Do you have it on here?
yeah, I think we could
You
take
could do
this.
that, yeah, because
I can
you
take
could do
this.
it
Yeah, I
with
can take
an
this and
hour,
do and
hour, 2 hours.
and go on with this laptop. I might do that. Des, bring the camera and the thing we do it on Friday night because I'm sure. I don't know, Jan, are you going to go live Friday night from the meetup? But we can. I can do
try
that.
it.
I can do that. I can. I know I can.
And if you can't, then go Saturday night to Tech Talk and find out how to do that.
Too late. It's too much.
Then you'll
Too
know.
late.
Then you'll know for next time or whatever.
Yes, Jan, we love you.
So let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. We'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Wrap up the live. Well,
Next June 9th, every Monday night at
next
5:45.
Monday.
She says it's after supper. Yes, Butlers.
Oh, Jan says after supper? Oh.
Yes.
Yes, Jan, and we've got the pork for the supper. Maybe 7:00. Okay.
I'm still trying. I have to be listening. I have to listen to Scott's live from last week because there's some stuff on there about the cruise, and I can only go every 20 minutes. I don't know where in the 2 hours he talks about it, but I'm still working my way through it to see what the big deal is.
20 minutes, and she's.
I can't do anymore.
Yeah. Anyways, so folks, we're gonna run. I already played the song, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, but you could do it again if you
want. I'm going to play this other song as we go out. This is another little thing we have that I'll play as we go out. We appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you all.
I mean, I can't really tell you how,
with everybody. Thank you.
And if if you're going to be at the meetup, we can't wait to see you. And if you're not going to be at the meetup, you can watch what's going on in the meetup.
And we wish you were there.
And yes, we do. So, good night, everyone.
Next Monday.
See ya.